Welcome to Shelly's Cuisine. Today we are going to make Irish soda bread, but we're going to make it Shelly's way. Alright, so we're going to make it a little different from the traditional Irish soda bread. This one's going to be a little bit more moist and great for having tea. Okay, so we are going to start off with our wet ingredients. So we need a pint of sour cream. So I like Breakstone. I've tried other brands and they don't taste as good as when I use Breakstone. So yes, I am partial. Okay. So we have 1 stick of butter melted. So we're going to add that. And we are going to add 1 egg. I have taken out the eye of the egg. For those of you that don't know, the eye is that raw white piece that you see in the egg when you crack it. So take it out for baking. Okay? And I think that's it for my wet ingredients. So I'm just going to combine this. I am going to add vanilla extract because I always add vanilla extract, about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm going to add almond extract, half a teaspoon. Okay. And so my wet ingredients are incorporated. That's simple. Okay. So now we're ready for the dry ingredients. I have 2½ cups of flour here. Okay. I have 1 3/4 cups of golden raisins. Yes, white raisins, not the dark ones. Okay. Soda bread, you use golden raisins. Okay. I have a 1/4 cup of shredded coconut. You know I love shredded coconut in my baked goods. Okay. I have 3/4 cup of sugar, white sugar, guys. I have 3/4 teaspoon of salt. I have 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And I have 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I always get the 2 of them mixed up. Oh. Okay, as usual, I like to put cinnamon. It's about 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I like nutmeg, half a teaspoon of nutmeg. And you cannot make Irish soda bread without caraway seeds. Okay? So it's 2 tablespoons of caraway seeds. So you have to measure. Okay, so you need your caraway seeds. And that's it. So I'm going to incorporate my dry ingredients. Just mix that well. And now I am ready for my wet ingredients. As you know, I don't like to put everything in at the same time. So I like to incorporate. And we're just going to mix that in. Well, guess it got dirty. That's okay. This is quite simple to make and very quick too. You know, just get your wet ingredients, your dry ingredients. Okay, I'm gonna stop for a minute because as usual, I always have to twist. And here's the twist. I'm gonna put a Granny Smith apple in, and I've washed my apple, and I am going to peel it. So I love Granny Smith apples in a lot of things that I bake. And so you have to take off the skin. There are certain things you can leave the skin of the apple, and certain things you don't want the skin of the apple. Okay? And so definitely don't want the skin of the apple in your Irish soda bread. So normally I would have a little bit of lime juice, fresh squeezed lime, ready to put on my apple, but I cut my apple up last. I already started the mix, so I shouldn't really have to worry about what's going to happen or for it to turn brown. We don't want it too small, and we don't want it too big. So, if you think it's not traditional enough, you can leave out the apple. But, as I previously stated, we're twisting here at Shelly's Cuisine, and so we're going to twist with an apple. Small apple, by the way. Don't want them too chunky, but they're going to give a nice moistness. Sometimes I put frozen cherries. Yes, as I said, I always like to make it different. All right, so we will go back to putting all of our mixture in now. And I guess that's the last of it. Okay, so we are going to, I need this for a minute. So when this Irish soda bread is ready, it is going to be a very choppy kind of mixture. You just want to incorporate well and make sure we have everything incorporated and we don't have any dry flour. You know, it's not everything. I have a mixer. I could use a mixer, but some things are just quick and less clean up. Okay, I have incorporated almost all of my mixture. Just make one more sweep, and it's ready. It is ready to go in the pan. That quick. So, again, what we're going to do with the pan, we're going to spray the pan. Make sure you get the sides, because you don't want your bread to stick on the sides. You want it to be able to slide out nice and easy. And it's supposed to be chunky like this. Don't worry. If it's very wet and watery, then I don't know, something's not right. It's supposed to be this kind of texture. And the sour cream really makes it very moist. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I got most of it. Okay, we just want to try to smooth this out a little bit. Try to just get it to go to the edges of the pan. You have your raisins, you have your apples. Again, you can make this without the apples. I like to do the apples, and that's my twist that I'm adding in addition to my extra spices. So again, not your traditional Irish soda bread, but it's gonna be good. Okay. Raisins and onions. And last minute, we put an X, and we're good to go. And so we have our mix, our Irish soda bread, ready for our oven. We are going to bake at 375 for 40 minutes. According to your oven, you might need to leave it a little bit longer. You put a toothpick in, and if it comes out clean, it's ready. Okay, we'll be back. Fellow twisters, we are back, and our Irish soda bread is finished. So it's time to taste. Okay. Wow, that is nice and moist. Nice and moist. Time to taste. Look at how soft that is. See the shredded coconut? Okay, enough of that. Let's taste. Delicious. Okay, so Irish soda bread, Shelly's way. It's a little bit different, but that's what we're all about, twisting it. And this is good with coffee or tea, or it's just good to have a snack. So, thank you for visiting Shelly's Cuisine today and making Irish soda bread with us. Please subscribe and visit us on shellyscuisine.com for the recipe. Thank you. Tune in next week to find out what we will twist next.